Now, let us take up the concept number 6, 10.6, user defined argument constructor. In the previous concept, I explained all the types of constructors. Simply by knowing names, there is no use. There are many types of constructors. That's why you must know the structure and the purpose of each and every constructor by writing a program. Then only, that too, if you write all the programs one by one using same domain, you can have 100% clear knowledge, and then you can own it. That's why using this room class, I am going to explain all the types of constructors. You have to find out the clear difference. And one more thing, uh, you write your own notes. Now I am introducing all types of constructor to you. Now what is the difference between them? You have to write and you make out your individual notes. Then you can easily remember it. That is always a good technique. Okay. Now you see, this is user defined argument constructor. Actually, user never defined, programmer defined, but user is a common word. That's why we call it as a user defined argument constructor. This normally we write already in our previous programs. Also, I showed you in a constructor example. I showed this type of constructor only. Now you see, a room 1 class we have taken. In that, length and breadth I have defined only for the sake of simplicity. I have defined only two instance variables and the corresponding constructor. For initializing that, the corresponding constructor I have defined room. Already I told you, whatever name you have given for the class, for the constructor also you have to give the same thing. And int L, int B, these are the parameters. L and B are the parameters of the constructor. Thereafter, length is equal to L, breadth is equal to B. And in this, one more we are defining, that is instance method. Print dimensions, void print dimensions. Actually, in order to print the length and breadth, we have defined this instance method. So this room 1 class consists of two instance variables, one constructor and one instance method. Okay. Now this is the implementation class. In this R1 object we have created, room 1, R1 new room. Now we have given arguments. Actually, for the constructor we are giving arguments 15 and 10. So how they go, you have to understand. Now 15 is assigned to L, and in turn L value is assigned to length. That initializes the instance variable. Next one, 10 is there. 10 10 goes here, and in turn it is assigned to breadth. It goes there. In that way, breadth is initialized. Then that is the way. Through constructor we are passing the values, and in turn constructor initialize the instance variables. Thereafter, R1 print dimensions method we call. This is instance method. That's why through instance means object. Through instance we are calling R1 dot print dimensions. As a result of that, it prints length is equal to 15 and breadth is equal to 10. So this normally very commonly used constructor, and this is known as user defined argument constructor.